What's up, guys? Monster Master Godzilla here. Back, continuing the Godzilla-Thon, and we're now up to Godzilla Tokyo S.O.S. Now, this one is a direct. This one's an actual sequel, continuing the storyline of Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, where Mechagodzilla has defeated. The battle has not won yet. It's like a two-parter thing going on, continuing the storyline. And this one, and Godzilla's back. This time they have the same design of Godzilla from 2002. And this time, the one slight change they made is they gave him a scar in his chest from fighting Mechagodzilla, where he's recovering from the battle against Mechagodzilla. But the only thing that didn't go away is that he had a scar in his chest. So during the time when they were still using Mechagodzilla for battle, Mothra, this one actually has some continuity with Mothra from 1961, where the main character actually is from the actor that's playing. It has the same actor that played the main character from the original Mothra from 1961, and Mothra showed up saying that they did reference that Mothra destroyed Tokyo, all because the twin Mothra fairies are in danger. So it said Mothra destroyed Tokyo, so why would it help us now? So then they actually, what Mothra's problem was doing is that she was upset that Godzilla's bones were taken out of the sea, and he wants to be, and they need to put Godzilla back into Mechagodzilla's bones back in the ocean, because the human characters were tampering with the dead, which is using the bones of the original Mechagodzilla, of the original Godzilla, as he was built with Mechagodzilla. So then Godzilla's out going on a rampage, and there's this monster that was from an obscure monster from the Toho movies, which I forgot his name, but a lot of people mistook him for Gamera, but it's not Gamera, but it's created for the Toho movies. And if you know who I'm talking about, leave in the comments below. But I promise you that it's a giant turtle monster from Toho, and it's not Gamera. I mean, I wish it would have been Gamera, because it would have been so awesome to see Godzilla and Gamera fight. Because Godzilla and Gamera were in separate universes. So then Godzilla goes on the rampage again, and then he eventually gets in a fight with Mothra. Mothra has an egg, and then Mothra, and after Godzilla fights Mothra, he kills her, but then Mothra's egg hatches, forming two Mothra larvas, which reminiscent of Mothra versus Godzilla. And then Mechagodzilla and Mechagodzilla fight again once more, and nothing's new to it except that they removed his absolute zero cannon and those shoulder cannons. And those shoulder cannons on his shoulders. And then, right in the final battle, Mothra's twin larvas end up cocooning Godzilla into webs, kind of like what happened in the original. Kind of like what happened in the original Mothra versus Godzilla final battle. Mechagodzilla takes Godzilla's body, all wrapped up in a cocoon, and then goes in the ocean. Also the artificial intelligence shows that in the original Godzilla's mind, he was telling the human characters, like, goodbye and thank you, and saying his thanks to him. And then Mechagodzilla is put back in the ocean. And he finally was laid to rest. and Godzilla is also defeated. So, this one has a good story. So both this one and Godzilla against Mechagodzilla actually have a good moral story to it, and has a lesson, which is do not tamper with the dead or play God. Had an important message about playing God, or tampering with the dead. So this is definitely one I truly recommend, along with the Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. The human characters are amazing. The monster battles are awesome, and even the storyline of Mechagodzilla being the bones of the original Godzilla, wanting to make a quest to go back to his rest was great. All amazing. And so this is one I truly recommend right here. This one, of course, is from the 50th anniversary collection of films, and this is one I'll definitely recommend you try out. And sadly, these are the only two movies that have continuity in between which are direct sequels to the 1954. So yeah, most of the movies had nothing to do with each other. They're direct sequels to 1954. Everything that had. So basically, the Millennium series is more of an anthology, where they all have self-contained stories, and the only common thread is that it were direct sequels to 1954, ignoring everything in between. So, this is one I truly recommend giving it a watch. And as always, stay awesome, my Monster Masters, and I'll catch you later. And next up, we'll be doing Godzilla Final Wars, and you won't believe who I met in that movie. And as always, stay awesome, my Monster Masters, and I'll catch you later. Bye!